Hi, my name's Musa. I'm an unemployed CS grad, and I'm working on an Otome game. Let me show you how I've been keeping busy. They say that the strongest ideas should draw from your own life experiences, but I'm going to ignore that and design a game where you go on a date, a cafe date. And I understand there are really cool indie devs out there that are making their own cafe-style games. But I feel like I've come up with a very interesting mechanic. So here's the gist. You play as a lonely, socially awkward young woman seeking romantic connection. Now, meeting people is easy enough. The cafes near her are bustling with young guys, but our main character has a problem. Her intended words can really get masked by her internal emotions. In this game, you, the player, have free reign over what to say on this date. Whether you prefer to dish out compliments or be more of a charming listener, you have to leverage your own emotional awareness to decide what would be best to say at the right time. In this case, we're going to attempt to compliment our date. However, our main character is feeling very awkward right now, and so her intended comment doesn't come out as intended. Open-ended dialogue seems like a daunting concept, and it is, but I've got a pretty brute force way of dealing with that. Player input is just bucketed into the closest matching response in my dialogue tree, deeper and deeper. And so if you said, "Let's go blueberry picking," it would classify that response as ask out date, and then further into ask out date nature. When it came to the catalog of games from Studio Investigrave, which are some of my personal favorites, I noticed that the most inviting part of these works was not the gameplay itself or the narrative, but the art style. Something about it is so charming. I knew I wanted to capture something similar for my game, and so I've been learning how to draw these past few months. Now, I know my drawings aren't the best, but let's rewind a couple more months to when I first started. I feel like I've come a long way. This is a drawing of Dajong from Married in Red, and it genuinely looks like the original. I'm really proud of it. If it doesn't, then please humor me. I need to stay positive. With 2 months before my deadline, I think I'll make it. At this point in time, I will have been out of school and out of employment for a full year now. Making a game wasn't my original choice, and for a lot of you indie devs, maybe it wasn't a first choice either. I tried going the conventional route, applying to any and every type of job, but if it wasn't the 400 plus job applications that got to me, I think it was the begging hiring managers on LinkedIn that probably did it. And so I hope this project, if absolutely nothing else, can be a talking point in a future interview. Before I sell my soul to corporate and go back to learning Docker, I really want to put my passion into something that feels more like my choice. And so, root for me, guys. The deadline is in 2 months. Let's build something together.